Welcome to sciatic stretch. So 5 hacks for sciatic pain. If you suffer from sciatic pain, then you know what I'm talking about. It's a pain that goes down laterally the side of your leg from your butt all the way to your toes. And what it is the muscles all the way down the leg become tight and stiff, and then you develop this pain, and the pain can become chronic when you have the pain every day. In my case, I used to have the pain all the time, but sometimes when you do certain exercises or you do little activities or certain moves, you might get your muscles out of place again and into knots, which is what happened to me this weekend, which is why I was having some sciatic pain. And then I do my little hacks and the pain goes away. So I have some 5 hacks. Number 1 is pressure point massage with a ball. So I use a ball to actually do pressure point massage on the buttocks, which is where the piriformis muscle is. And you basically use a wall and the ball and slowly massage that tender area to get those muscles loosened in the buttocks. Number 2 is to stretch the lateral leg. So there's different stretches that you can do to stretch the outer part of the leg, which is where that nerve runs from the buttocks all the way down to your toe. And I'm going to go over those in a little bit. And the next one is to stretch and massage your feet. So a lot of our tension comes from our feet, and our feet hold a lot of toxins and tension. So stretching and massaging your feet, whether you massage your own feet or you get someone to massage them, it's very beneficial for the sciatic pain and the piriformis pain. Epsom salt soak, which would be technically the last thing you would do after you do your stretches, and then you can repeat your stretches, is soaking in the tub or just soaking your feet in Epsom salt. Helps release the toxins from the muscles, just helps provide the muscles with nutrients, and it hydrates them and it helps with the pain. And then also stretching out the hips. So the hips can be very tight, and that is why we develop this pain from just tension in all those muscles. I used to live with that pain for over 20 years, so I know how significant it can be. Thankfully, I haven't had that pain on a constant basis for quite some time now. And again, my last flare up was from this weekend. So let me put the phone down here. And let's see how this goes. So first you're gonna extend your foot. You put it on the floor. And lean back. And by leaning back, you're actually creating this strength stretching motion, and you actually feel it all the way up your leg. And then I slowly angle my toes, and that makes you feel it going all the way down to your pinky toe, which is actually where that nerve runs. And then by lifting and lowering your foot, you're slowly releasing the tension in those muscles. Right now, the way I'm doing it, you can actually feel it on the inner thigh. You can also stretch that area by laying down flat, whether it's on a couch or on the floor, and using a rope or just simply pulling your leg into your chest. And then if you do the same angle of your feet, let me see. If you angle your feet, you can stretch out to the toes again. It doesn't want to cooperate. Now let's just do it so you can see my legs. So there, and then I'm angling my toe actually towards the side, there you can see. And it's stretching from the foot, but it's also stretching the lateral side. And repeating these little movements helps stretch out that sciatic muscle. All these muscles down the leg where the nerve is running, and that's where you develop the pain. So in my case, I'm actually very tight all the way down my leg. And the piriformis isn't tight today, but usually it is. And you can feel the tension here in my calf muscle. So gently massaging wherever you feel that tension while you're stretching it helps release the toxins from that area and truly relax it. And my toe is actually pointing towards the wall to get a better stretch. And you're engaging in deep breathing. While you stretch. And now stretching your hips and your toes. So I can stretch my hips this way. And they actually just popped a little. So this is Indian style. Toes are touching. And I'm stretching them here. You can also stretch like this. I like doing that one actually laying down. I'm just taking it further and actually touching my foot to the floor slowly. But just a little movement towards the side will help relax it, and you can actually feel that tension all the way to my buttocks, which is where the sciatic pain will be right here. And usually I can touch the floor, but since I'm tight, I can't. So let's show you what this side would look like. See? So this side is not quite as tight, and I'm able to touch the floor. While the other one is tighter. And I can only touch with my tiptoes. Show you the ball. So this is the ball. You can use any ball, a yoga ball, a tennis ball. I usually use a lacrosse ball because it's a little bit firmer and I like the way it feels. But basically you just put it behind your butt and you just roll it from side to side. And you'll find the point that hurts. And whenever you find that point, you kind of just stay there. And you apply pressure and you slowly wiggle. And it's just to release that muscle that's tight in the piriformis, which is in your butt. We also have to stretch the toes. So if you have a spouse, they can massage your feet because the sciatic nerve travels all the way down from your buttocks to your toe, usually all the way to the pinky. So let me show you the toe stretches that I like to do. You can see them. And that's tiptoe. And I kind of wiggle. Obviously hold on to something. Do one foot at a time. Again, when you're stretching, you want to turn that foot and really get a good stretch all the way up your leg to your buttocks. So repeat those a few times until you feel that tension release from the muscles. You're going to do the lateral leg stretch, pressure point massage. Make sure you stretch your toes. Get a foot massage. Soak in some Epsom salt and stretch your hips. And then you should feel a little bit better. Definitely if you're in a chronic pain or you've had this for a long time, it's something you need to keep repeating to really loosen the muscles because they're very, very tight. And once I started incorporating this on a regular basis, I really saw a huge change in how my body responded And also the Epsom salt helps hydrate the muscles with magnesium, so it helps release that tension. So it's a great way to work on releasing that tension while you stretch, and combine the two things. It just works much more effectively. So I hope that was helpful. My sciatic pain is really good today because I've been doing my stretches. See you around.